Hi, babe.
Hi.
Come home, and here's my wife painting the floors. So sweet. She got the floors all swept and cleaned and vacuumed, and then 2 coats of primer on that side. And now she's getting the first coat done over on this side. Such a hard worker. Okay, she left her phone in the building and painted it out. Now she's got a Spider-Man in.
See, I can reach it.
You're funny.
Got it.
So this is the drip edge. And this goes on the corner of the building. So basically what it does, it goes like this.
Oh, okay.
Like that, and gets nailed in. So the idea is, see how this has a lip?
Huh?
So when water drips down, it kind of comes away from the building instead of just running straight down to it. But what we got to do now is make pretty cuts for the ends.
Okay.
So everything looks good. Now on this one, you're going to cut this piece here, and then we're going to bend this around so this makes a 90 degree. Does that make sense?
Okay.
It does?
90 degrees.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, your gosh.
It's a good cut.
Oh.
And then, watch. Then we just bend this at a 90. See? Ta-da. Makes a nice corner. Now, what we want to do, generally, is cut a little piece of this off, just in case it's preventing us from bending correctly. So you're going to take... Go ahead and hold it.
Just a little bit angle.
Yeah, exactly. So from there, and then to the point. Yep. I'll take that and wiggle. It'll wiggle and break off.
Wiggle, wiggle.
There you go. See, so now when that bends, it doesn't obstruct it in any way. It gives us the ability to bend exactly the corner we need. Okay. You didn't bring the metal?
Oh, you want me to bring it? You didn't even tell me. Just go up the ladder.
No, I did say it, but you didn't hear me. It's okay. Not that far. Right here. So what we're going to do is basically, so this has to go over the paper, just like that, and then you're just going to make that corner. Yes. So you're going to kind of hold it so that corner is nice and tight on both sides. Exactly. And I'm going to go up here and double check. Or you can let it go.
I didn't. I didn't know.
Let me see. How bad is it? Yep. You did.
Sorry.
It's okay. This is on the back. Nobody's going to see it. Well, that part's the top. That never gets seen, but the only part you're going to see is this little bump here. But, yeah. So come back up and try again. Of course you can. Right, now hold it tight to the corner.
Wait, hold on. That's my face.
Okay, you're holding the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It is. In the right place. It is. Okay. All right. Now, if you want, you can come up here and yell for me. I'm going to put a nail in at that distance, which is right about in the middle. So the first hit has to be a nice swift one to get it to break through the metal. Perfect.
How do you not hit your shin here?
I don't hug the ladder like it's my lover.
Oh. Huh? What'd you say?
I don't hug the ladder like that's my lover. Like you're up against the ladder. I'm not when I go down. I don't think so. I do need the yellow snips though. And those you can throw me. Just throw them straight. No, I don't want the tin. I want the snips first. Throw them.
This?
Yep, throw them up. Just throw them straight up. You throw them straight. Don't throw them to me. Just throw them like straight up. There you go. Perfect. Now I'll take that. Yeah, it was.
Oh, there. Where is it?
Got it.
We're also close to a landing pad. Is that how you call
Oh yeah, an airstrip.
An airstrip.
We are so close.
So close.
That, and we knew this when we bought the land. It's a private airstrip, and
Yeah,
the first few times it scared us. It looks like they're going to hit the top of our trees.
yeah.
It's cold and windy out. What a perfect day to play with big metal sheets. And that's what we're doing today. Today we are putting the metal roof on the shed, but over today and tomorrow we're going to get both these metal roofs put on. I have not put one of these on in almost 20 years, so I want to practice on the shed before I jump over to the cabin. So the first thing we got to do is climb up, and we need to snap a line from top to bottom to give us a guide for putting our first row of sheets on. we are going to be working from this edge that way, right to left. So what I did is measured 4 foot in, snap my line. The first row of sheets will be approximately somewhere in this area, but we'll just measure it off the line once we find out where they're at. If I knew exactly where the sheets were going, I would snap it where the sheet's going to be, but I don't know. So we'll just give us a guide to go off of. And if I was being super particular about this, or if this was a job I was hired to do, I would actually take this line here and run another line horizontal with the building and square those two lines up to make sure that this line is perfectly vertical up and down the roof. But this is a small roof and it's my roof, so I'm doing it the quick and easy way. This is only this roof's only 5.5 sheets wide, so it doesn't really give much room for the sheets to get out of square and look bad. If it's a long roof, like on our cabin roof, that is 36 foot long, I'll probably square up the first line, just because over that distance, if they're a little out, the bottom of it, you'll either get a sawtooth effect, or the bottom of it, you'll be able to see the reveal over the length of the building where it's not consistent, if that's just out of square a little bit, because that is 12 sheets instead of just 5 sheets. Another couple things I want to mention quick. This is not a how-to video for doing a metal roof. I am, when it comes to a metal roof, I'm intermediate level, not advanced. I do know what I'm doing. I've done them before. It's been a very long time since I've done them, but I have done them before. But don't use this as a how-to video, because there are some steps that should be taken to do this better. I'm skipping some of them steps. The main one is fir strips. When you're doing a metal roof, it is best to have fir strips that would go, I just can't see the roof from here. Let's walk over here. So it would be best to have a bunch of 1x4 or even 2x4, but fir strips that would be on the roof going across on top of the roof the way it is right now. So these would sit every 2 feet, you would have these going across, and then the sheets would sit on this and nail into that. Some people will even put foam insulation on top of or in between the furring strips. I'm not doing that. That is better for ventilation. We will be doing that when we sheet our main house. But on the shed, which is just a storage shed that is not heated, and on the cabin, which is our temporary home, later just going to be our wood shop, I'm not doing that. I'm going directly to the plywood, which is considered acceptable, but it's not the best way to do it. So if you're looking for how-to videos for metal roof, as Craig says, this is not how-to, this is how I do. Please do not follow my instructions. This is purely for entertainment value, and you're welcome to comment on how bad I messed it up. Eleinne is inside getting ready. I actually called out of work today because I just told him, I said, I need some time to get my place done. Mine and Elaine's house. So that's the priority right now. The shed roof, although it looks smaller, actually that's a pretty big roof. And that was 12 sheets. So it's 50% of what this is. And we did that in about 4 hours. So, and there was some stuff on that that was actually more complicated than this, because I had to lap sheets on that. This one I don't have to lap sheets. Lapping sheets is where you have multiple sheets that go on top of each other. I don't know if you can see it over there, but the last 3 feet of it, or 2 feet, there's a seam where it has a 10-foot sheet and a 2-foot sheet. I did that because I didn't want to buy custom cut sheets for that shed. This side we don't have to do that. We do have to, I bought all 10-foot sheets, and I need 9-foot 1-inch. So we will be cutting all these sheets, but I don't have to do any lapping, which actually can be kind of a pain in the butt. It's quicker when you're just doing one sheet at a time. So we're going to be cutting these sheets. We'll be using, you'll see us using a nibbler and shear cutters. We're not cutting with a saw or anything hot that sparks, because that can cause the sheets to rust in the future. So we're going to start cutting these sheets now, and Eleinne will be out in a bit, and we'll start getting going on these. just gotta do that 24 more times.
No cussing.
Remember yesterday I had you holding the sheets?
Yeah.
I built this and I move it every time so that the sheets slide up against it and stay in the perfect place.
Okay.
So you don't have to be up on the ladder holding them every time down. Pretty view up here.
Can you put like an extra room here on top?
You want me to add a second story to the house?
No, just right here. Put a hole there and then just build a little like room. Or you can just like go up and like chill on a chair.
No. That ain't happening. Okay, my love. You can start attaching these.
Do they just like overlap?
So you'll see that one end has a foam on the bottom and one end has a foam on the top. Like this, see that one? Goes under this.
Oh.
So break those apart. So be careful, the glue, yeah, you don't want to get it until you got it right where you want it.
It goes under?
Yep.
That?
Just like that, yeah. And if anything you want it to be, oh wait.
What?
Pull it downhill a little. So I didn't realize, yeah, because of here.
Oh,
so just kind of get this one so it straightens out. That's the line we should have used right there, is that line, not this line. That's okay. We just got a little curve on the first couple. Live and learn. All right. Now we're installing the, I don't even know what you call these.
How'd you bite it?
I know what they are and I know where to look for them, but I don't know what they're technically called, but they're an over piece for the sheeting. And what they do, as you can see, Eleinne here is installing them. They have a sticky side with glue on them, and you just peel it and stick it right to the sheets. And then where the ridge cap is cut out, so air will flow through these and not allow bugs to get through, but air flows through and in through the ceiling. Actually, if anything, it's actually flowing out probably, but this is where the air gets through. And then when the ridge cap goes on, it goes over top of this and gets screwed down in through these ribs, which we'll show you when we put that on here in a bit. Eleinne was a big help putting the roof on today. Thank you, love. It went 3 times faster because of her. And we got all the sheets on this roof, and as you can see over there in the shed, that is completely done. We did that yesterday. That was our practice run, right?
What?
The shed.
Yeah.
It was our practice run before we got up here to do this. This went pretty quick though, once we got our system down. So you were cutting and I was up here screwing. The roof is not screwed off yet. It's only got half the screws in it because I didn't have enough screws to do the whole thing. So I need to run to the metal store tomorrow and buy the rest of the screws, and we'll screw this down. But the main thing is getting the sheets on, getting these pieces on, and getting the ridge cap on. Tomorrow it's supposed to rain, and I'll be at work tomorrow, but Eleinne will be home. So her job is going to be to go inside while it's raining and make sure our screws are good and that there's no leaks. So,
I gotta go to the meeting tomorrow.
well, when you're done with your meeting, yeah. There's no hurry. I mean, you're just basically going to go in afterwards and say, did anything leak? Yes or no? And if it did, then we'll try to find it, and there shouldn't be leaks. I've done enough of these. We have family coming to town. My son's coming to town next week, so any work we don't get done after this coming Saturday won't be done for at least another week. So we're trying to rush now to get at least the roof done so it's dried in.
Here's Jay screwing the cap of the roof after we cut. Actually, I cut most of this green roof, and Jay is the one who screwed them, laid them and screwed them on top of this house. Is it considered a house yet? Cabin.
Let's put some tape right inside here. Push that down and feel it.